Welcome to Dinner at the Round Table Podcast with DJ John Tavar, Nelly Nell, Chris Ryder, and Bodega the DJ on the ones and twos. Your source to knowledge. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Dinner at the Round Table.
What y'all wanna do? Wanna be ballers, shot callers, brawlers, who be dipping in the bins with the spoilers, on the low from the Jake and the Taurus, trying to get my hands on some grants like Horace. Yeah, living the raw deal, 3-course meal, spaghetti, fettuccine and veal, but still, everything's real in the field, and what you can't have now, leave when you will, but don't knock me for trying to bury 7 zeros over in Rio de Janeiro. Ain't nobody's hero, but I wanna be heard on your hot 9-7 every day. That's my word. Swimming in women with their own condominiums, 5+5s who drive millenniums. It's all about the Benjamins. What? I get a 50-pound bag for the mutts. 5 carrots on my hands with the cuts, and something European chromed out with the clutch. What?
Drinking more liquor, driving a bro bigger. I'm with mo sippers, watched by gold diggers. Rocking Bashore denims with gold zippers. Lost your touch, we kept ours. Popping crystals, freaking the 3/4 reptiles. Enormous cream, forest green. Binge G for my team, so while you sleep, I'm a scheme. You see through, so why nobody never gon' believe you. You should do what we do, stack chips like... Don't let the melody intrigue you, cause I leave you. I'm only here for that green paper with
I'm
your
strictly trying to cop those colossal size Picassos and have poppy flips outside those got those. The end up with cash flowing like Sosa and a Latin chick transporting in a chocha. Stampeding over pop modes, never sober. Flexing Range Rovers, stealing weight by Minnesota. Avoiding arcs with camcorders and Chevy Novas. Stash in the building with this chick named Alona from Daytona. When I was young, I want the phone up, but now I only hit chicks who win beauty pageants, tricking and taking me skiing at the Aspens. Gangsta mental, stay popping twist out, pack a black pistol and an act coupe that's dark brown. Pinky ringing, gondolas with the man singing. Italian music down the river with your chick clinging to my bizzles. Play you mad fools, acting hard when you was as RuPaul's. Come on.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah.
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 It's all about the
What y'all wanna
Benjamins,
do?
baby.
Wanna be ballers, shot callers, brawlers, who be dipping in the bins with the spoilers, on the low from the Jake and the Taurus.
Wanna rumble with the beat, huh? Bzz, throw a hex on the whole family.
Yeah.
Dressed in all black like the omen. Have your friends singing, this is for my homies. And you know me for making me so sick. Lost in my six with the Lex on the wrist. If it's murder, you know she wrote it. German Ruger for your deep throat. Know you wanna feel the groove, cause it's platinum coated. Take your pick, got a firearm, you should've told it. All that kick, player hating from the sideline. Get your own shit, why you riding mine? I'm a good fella, kinda late. Stash the 80s in Mercedes. Puffy, hold me down, baby. Only female in my crew, and I kick shit.
Come on.
I've been had skills, crystal spill, hot bills in Brazil. About a mill of ice grill, make it hard to figure me. Be kicking me in my hole, undercover. Down in Brasco, left my East Coast girl, the Bentley, the twirl. My West Coast shorty, push the chrome 740, rockin' red man and naughty. Oh, with my kitty cat, half a brick of gate. In the bra with my titties at, and I'm living that whole life we push weight. State pen, holes in Penn State. Listen close, it's Francis, the praying mantis. Attack with the Mac, my left hand spit, right hand grip on the whip for the smooth getaway. Player haters, get away, or my leg will spray. Squeeze off till I'm empty, don't tempt me. Only to hell I send thee, all about the Benjis. Why?
Benjamins, baby. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
GG! I am DJ John Tavar, Lenny Nell, Chris Ryder, Bodega the DJ on the 1 and 2s. We are Dinner at the Round Table Podcast, your source to knowledge, with our special co-host, ARP Music.
Yeah.
We got a special guest tonight, you know what I'm saying, which I will, you know what, I want you to introduce yourself though, man, Ron. You know what I'm saying? Like you definitely a nightlife pioneer.
For real.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? So before I do that, let's get a quick clap real quick. Let's just clap it up real quick. You know what I'm saying?
What was the clap button? Okay. Where that came from?
Yo, listen, honestly, first interview.
Ever.
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Oh man.
I don't like
So listen,
Yes.
do yourself an honor
Lean into the mic, right
and give yourself your own introduction though, man, because it's only right though, man.
All right, listen.
The pioneer of the nightlife.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll say something, man. Like our listeners right now, this guy is the pioneer of basically exposing like the nightlife at a photography level.
Yes,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean? And all y'all niggas got fucking pictures. Uptown, downtown,
Yeah.
Queens, Brooklyn,
Pre-surgery.
Wow. Yo, so y'all already know, my nigga. Y'all niggas in y'all 30s, man. Your baby moms was out there, nigga. She got a couple pictures of y'all baby moms with that logo. 7DiasNoches. Act like I don't know, nigga.
We have a Nicki Minaj photo too.
Wow.
Yeah.
We pre all that, you know.
Oh my
Pre-
God.
Minaj.
Yo, man.
When it comes to New York,
when it comes
to New York as a nightlife stylist, the only paparazzis that were going around, Ronnie and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All over.
So
So
this
this
was the only photographers in the
yeah, man, doing it up, man.
You heard photographers. Photographers. Photographers.
I think he's thinking on another level. Photographers.
Right, get close to the mic. I want people to listen.
Yeah,
How
absolutely.
do you like having, like, a
Listen, man,
microphone
we
in
got
your face?
Ronnie Brasco. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the CEO of 7DiasNoches.net, who's been doing this. I don't know for how many years though, man. But I mean, listen, again, introduce yourself.
No, I'm just Ron. I own the site, 7DiasNoches. I've been doing it like 11, 12 years.
Man,
Before that, we had, me and my partners, we had 7DiasNoches.com. So it came from an urban division. So we
Okay.
was mostly in the hip-hop and Caribbean clubs. And then I created a Latin division. And we did Miami, we did...
man, Miami. So you
APR.
guys branched
Nah,
out.
this guy's
Yeah.
a legend, man.
Yeah, we,
This guy's a living legend.
you know, and 7DiasNoches was pretty much in every hood, you know?
It was.
Yeah,
It was.
you know?
So let me ask you this question though, because I mean, you started with six,
A lot of
7
chicks got
days.
caught lying through that logo, bro.
Yeah,
She was doing in the club, man.
For real?
I thought you was babysitting. Ronnie, listen, this is what we're gonna do, man. Whenever
Go ahead.
I'm gonna send, whenever a nigga wants to forward one, I'm gonna show him, like, yo, how do my nigga Ronnie? Man, he probably got some shit in the archive.
Oh yeah. I got a lot of dirt.
Everything.
Yo,
Everything.
Man, but I mean, what made you actually branch off and start that 7DiasNoches?
Oh man, I was a audio engineer, lighting technician, sound technician. So one of my side gigs, I was working at the Copacabana, the one on 34th Street.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
The
So
Coke.
I was there a lot.
So I was doing that and going to school. Then I was working with the team at 7 Days, 7 Nights, and I was like looking at the market, you know, the Latin market. And, you know, I was getting relationships with DJs, and then I made a little quick tour. You know, I drove around to the Bronx, Queens, scoping out Jersey, and I'm like, you know what? This needs its own site, its own market. Needs special attention.
Wow.
Yeah, so long story short, I just dedicated myself to that, you know? I left the urban division, said, look, y'all take care of that, I'll take care of this. Because I wanted to be authentic, too. Because you could tell when somebody's fake trying to just tap into a market.
Right.
I wanted to live it.
Yeah.
But it was easy for me. It was an easy transition for me because even though I'm from the hip-hop side, you know, my family's from Panama. So, you know, I grew up listening to Latin music. So, you know, it wasn't boring for me to get into that scene.
Got
Some
you.
people would say, oh, that's boring, salsa, bachata, you know, whatever. You know, but I was used to the sound, the people, and, you know, and I just started the site, and I started uptown, Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, Jersey, everywhere where people didn't think you could have good parties at.
Right.
'Cause downtown was the thing. Midtown.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Especially the meat packing.
Yeah,
All they would
exactly.
play was house. Now they play them bowl in the meat
Funny you
packing.
said like downtown was a spot, but then it transitioned to where Uptown became the number one nightlife.
Right.
And you had a big part in that.
Yeah, definitely. When they had good clubs that was there already, but we just shed light on it, and it made people want to come out there more. You know, as soon as our site blew, Dykeman blew up. You know, that's when, you know, like that's what made the Love and Hip Hop want to record shows there, and rappers talking about Dykeman, and we never really got the credit for it. You know what I mean? But it's really us who put that whole scene on the map. You know what I mean?
You get credit right now, man.
Well, thank you.
You definitely get that credit though, man. Because I mean, I knew Ron for years though, man.
Oh yeah,
For years.
Y'all got a question. Them people that was saying that something about Chata was boring, they had to be like 40-year-old versions, right? Nah, like only a nigga that don't get pussy will say some shit like that, bro.
But Chata is R&B to me.
Like for real, my nigga. You crazy? That's when you swag it out with the full step, man.
You know Drake got a Chata song. You know what I mean? Like,
All Drake's dance moves.
Yo, to my fellow New Yorkers, step your game up. This nigga out here doing music in Spanish, and y'all still can't call caridad, man. The fuck is wrong with y'all, my nigga? Y'all still can't order food from caridad.
Oh my God, man.
And y'all third generation Mexicans too, my nigga. I'm coming, man. Ain't nobody safe out here, man. Yeah, let's get back to Ron, man.
Yes,
back to you, Ron.
Listen, man.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a humble guy, and you know you didn't do it for recognition.
Very humble.
But at the same time, you knew that you had a movement going, and you knew what your vision was, and it worked out, bro.
thank you.
Because you made not only the club scene Uptown popping, but you made the Dominican culture popping. Because Uptown is Dominican.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? Like, Latinos in general, you made it popping. And we appreciate you, bro. Like, I appreciate you because I was a club head. And all of us were club heads.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And all y'all niggas watching this, y'all niggas is club heads too. He got a picture of y'all niggas, you heard? But what I'm saying is, man, you basically helped club owners and promoters transition into a situation that wasn't available to them in that sense, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, absolutely.
Like, you know, my nigga Nate Sketchy, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the nightlife pioneers. But I bet you that your photos and your exposure of what was going on in the clubs that he was promoting or that anybody was promoting, like fucking Goongi.
You know what's crazy?
Goongi?
Our success is tied together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Us
You
and
and
Nate.
Sketchy, yeah.
He was one of my first clients.
Yeah.
I said, I gotta start selling my services.
Yeah.
And Nate, you know, Nate was always had an open mind, you know?
Yeah.
And
Yo, Nate, I remember he was doing the house parties in the Bronx, and he said one day, I remember I went to them shits one day when I was like, wow, who the fuck is little nigga Nate? But his house parties were popping. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go out there and see who this little nigga is, whatever. And you know, so he knew a few niggas from the high. And he told me, yo, now I'm gonna be the biggest promoter in NYC one day.
Right.
I'm just starting here now, and that's where he's at right now. He's
He believes in it. He goes after it. Yo, this guy he works like he has nothing to lose. You know what I mean? Like, this kid been in fights, death threats, and he keep coming out. Me, I'd have shit that he been through. I'd have fell back for 6 months and crept my way back in. You know what I mean? Like, Nate, he's relentless. He is relentless. You know what I mean? But I give respect to Miguel. Yeah, he's dope, man. Like,
Goongi was one of the originals.
Yes.
Prestige Productions.
I didn't get to work with Goongi a lot, you know, because
Goongi was like from the first, like starting, like, you know what I'm saying? The Jimmy days, the Jimmy Bronx Cafe days and shit. Prestige Productions.
I got a question, man. What do you think? Because I already have an idea. What do you think declined the club era in New York City?
Wow, that's a great question.
There's no more
That is a
clubs.
great question, man.
Even though Terminal 5 is a club.
that is.
But like what you... So me, if you ask me, I think it was the rent.
Yeah.
The rent and also the atmosphere has changed though, because it's made. I mean, I'm gonna let Ron, you know what I'm saying, elaborate more though. But I think the atmosphere, as far as like the environment in the club, where it's now we're trying to make more money. Where now there's no dance floor.
Nobody dancing.
So now we have these little tables, you know what I'm saying, around. Yeah, exactly. Where we don't have that feel.
It's appearance now.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know what? That might have played a bigger role in that shit.
Yeah. No, I mean, for me, going out from the early 2000s, and you know, what I'm saying, going out, you know, afterwards, I could definitely see the difference as far as like the atmosphere's changed a lot. But I mean, Ron, I mean, what you elaborate on that?
I agree. You know, it's the club scene is overly saturated, and everything is saturated, right?
Yeah.
Everything is saturated. It's about who's consistent, who's at the top. But like you said, you know, they just pushing tables in front of people. There's no dance floor anymore, right?
Yeah.
VIP this,
Fuck
VIP
the dance floor. Here's a stand-up table. Put your bottle there.
Right.
But it's too many clubs, too many bars. But people want something different now. You know, now that you push it in their face too much, people's about social media and showing off their experiences. So now you have more younger people going on vacation just so they could show it on the gram.
Right.
Like them at the beach.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Take me back.
Yeah.
They come back.
I mean, this. I still think there's the same amount of people partying back then as now, maybe even more. But there's too many. There's a lounge on every corner. There's a hookah bar everywhere. There's a club everywhere. And you see Dykeman is saturated.
Oh my God!
Like, oh
is
my
it?
God!
Rest in peace to La Marina, man. That shit gonna be a brother Jimmy's, yo.
Oh yeah.
Nah, that's disrespectful, man. They fall for the community, bro. Nobody, they ain't win that shit.
Nah.
Hey, Koch brothers, fuck you, man. Y'all listen. Shoot, fucking Koch brothers, man.
Oh man.
If you don't know who they are,
Of course I do.
of course. But for those that
One of
don't
them
know,
died. One of them died though. One of the guys.
for those of y'all that don't know, they own Presbyterian and most of Broadway Avenue. I ain't gonna tell you no
So
more.
Okay.
God, man, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, listen, Ron, though, man. I mean, elaborate more though, because I mean, as you were saying though, like I mean, definitely, it is a change though, right? I mean, when it comes to like the club scene, but still at the same time though, when it comes to like going out, do you really feel like I mean these people are really enjoying themselves, or are you trying to portray an image because now with social media that they're just trying to like just live that life and just kind of impress other people?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of that, you know. I see people are not really enjoying themselves uptown anymore like they used to. Cause I'll go to Queens, like, and I'll see people dancing, having a good time.
Right.
And then uptown, you see the girls, they think they so fly, you know, they dressed in plants, you know. And I'm like, they dolled up, you know.
Oh my
the dudes
God.
got the hottest clothes on, and they're not enjoying themselves. They just there to to profile really.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So the club, because it's a high saturation, it trickles down to a lot of other factors, right?
Right.
So now the club scene is like a park. So now you just go to the club as a default. Fuck it, I want to go to this club. I'm going to chill and just stunt. And that's it.
That's it.
But back in the days, you went to the club with a purpose. Like, we going out, we're going to have fun.
Right, have fun.
Right. We planned this, you know.
It's a bottle contest now.
Right.
That's just stupid.
Back in the days, if you wanted to get a bottle, it was $200, $300, $400. Now you can get a special. So now people go to the clubs like, I got 100, I got 150. Let's get the early special. Let's just go there, smoke a hookah.
But that's on town. I be telling niggas, I'm like, y'all think y'all balling? Let's go to the meatpacking district. Well, bum ass Hennessy VS costs $800, nigga.
Oh no, it's downtown. That's downtown.
And that's crazy. Like, even in those environments, you still see people having a good time.
Right, because they're like, shit.
Like One Oak and all that shit. You know, anybody can't just go in them clubs, nigga.
No.
No.
Your ass will go to the dance floor, and you remember how to have a good time.
Oh, and
you know what I mean? Like,
next thing you know, you probably chilling with the Olsen twins, and they dancing with you.
Oh,
nigga, like, you know what I mean?
Yo, that's crazy, though. But, I mean, that's just...
Like Tan June and those places, man. It was like exclusive clubs, but... The uptown scene took over, man. Like, all the ballers, if you're a ball player, if you're a rapper, you want to come uptown. Yeah, shout out to Oneezy, man, for doing this thing, too, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the my boys.
I like him.
You know what I'm saying? For the fifth. You got a couple of cats, like Junior. He's related to us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's on the time.
Wait, you talking about Sadie's brother, Junior?
No, we're talking about Junior, the Wahe group.
Oh,
Arca Lounge.
Yeah, he's the one on Arca Lounge. He's one of the solid jubilee.
Sharp businessman.
And after nothing, Junior got a lot to do with that shit too. Solemn's brother,
Yo.
he was a silent investor, my nigga. So
It's a lot of silent investors, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna speak about that.
yeah.
That's for the Imperial, you heard?
You know, Junior's a good dude to have up here to speak to, you know?
Yeah.
You know, he's been in this game for a minute. He knows a lot, and he's still hanging in there with the young boys. He knows a lot. You You know?
He gets the right promoters to like do his do their thing.
He's smart.
Yeah. And he invests in other situations too. They got the pizza shop, the YH Group.
He don't follow what everybody else is doing either. Like, he don't care if you got $100 special. His special is $200, $300 before 12. You know what I mean?
It's like you said, it's all about the experience. You know what I mean? Like, the experience that's what counts. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I want to go to your lounge if there's like 200 lounges? It has to be something different. You have to like attract a different crowd. So when you have celebrities coming in, or you have like girls dancing on tables and shit like that, or you have like something different, you know, I want to be there. And that's the difference. He knows how to give the crowd a good show.
Yeah.
They have top DJs going there all the time, and celebrities that come through.
Yep.
And you know, when they got hood celebrities niggas that come through, that's another thing. Like niggas, like there's people that look up to certain niggas in the hood. Like, oh,
my main man.
So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You have to. It's not about like where your location is at anymore. It's about what can you give as an experience.
Absolutely.
You go to Maine, Mexico. I went to Maine, Mexico one day, like about 2 years ago. I was there chilling in the VIP. Boom, who's next to me? Lamar Odom. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah?
Those are things that people don't understand. Like Lamar Odom could have gone to any club that he wanted to, but he went there.
Right.
Why? Because he knows that that's a popping spot.
Yep.
Other celebrities go there too.
Right.
But Jay-Z was there.
Jay-Z was in Playroom in Mexico, yeah. Shout out to Easy and
He was
Nigga
there,
Pop.
yeah.
Nigga
Big.
Happen.
Yeah,
And
that was
Tuco.
huge.
My nigga Tuco.
Hey, he was in Arca too, I think, right?
He
was
did?
huge.
Yeah, he did. Him and me.
Yeah, I'm fucking this dude, yo. Shout out to my cousin that shot it, aka J Dot. He took the pictures, man. He was the one that took the pictures. From
Wow.
He was by like a car, right? Like they had some picture outside.
Oh no, it wasn't that.
Oh, that was him and Fab. It was him and Fab. It was him and Fab. Yeah.
Yeah, my nigga, the shit that they photoshopped with Bow Wow, my nigga.
Oh,
Yo,
Whoa! What's that? What happened?
yo.
you know, there's like a joke of Bow Wow.
You know the
just
Bow
faking-
Wow challenge, right?
Yeah.
Yo, the internet never fucking sleeps, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So they did a Bow
Never
Wow
undefeated.
challenge on Bow Wow. Photoshop that nigga in the picture, bro. Yo.
Yeah, it was a picture that was Fab and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
And Meek. It was Meek. Yeah, it was Meek. It was all three of them.
Niggas doing the Bow Wow challenge.
Oh my
It's
God.
so funny because the Bow Wow challenge already had passed, but like
You know the
It's okay,
internet,
go
yo,
on. It's undefeated, man. You can't beat the internet, man. It's no way. It's undefeated, bro.
He's the biggest lame ever, bro. Like,
Who? Bow Wow?
He's a lame, bro. He still do corny shit.
Who you talking about? That nigga Chad Johnson? What was his name? Chad, whatever?
I'll tell you this.
Who was that?
Forget
Power.
about social media. So social media make people believe something that's not.
It's
You
not.
know
That's
that.
right. Absolutely.
Well, he was coming up to Nigga Claro. Nigga Claro, right?
Yeah,
Nigga
yeah.
Claro, Hello Lounge. He came up there a couple of times, and he was a fisher, man. He was real humble. I went up to him, and you know what I'm saying, I knew him from back in the days from the music industry. He was like, oh, shit, that's my nigga now, whatever. He was chilling, whatever. Me and my crew came up there, like, it was all good money, you know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what niggas gotta say, he's a humble nigga, and maybe that's what influenced his fall, you know, his fall, in a sense, because he was too humble. He let niggas come around.
At the end of the
Are
day,
you
he
talking about
was a-
Bow Wow? Like, I mean, he
Yeah,
just.
Bow Wow, when he was doing the 106 in Park, he came up to Nigga Claro, because we used to do a showcase there with this nigga, Teddy Floyd, the fucking,
Yo, you know what's crazy? I was with Telly the other day. Yo, shout out to my nigga Pass, man. He just had a girl. I mean, he got a girl on the way. They had the gender reveal party. Like, I was telling Telly, I was like, yo, my nigga, you would have been a little bit more organized. Your movement was crazy. Nigga, this nigga had everybody that was everybody. Yeah.
Okay.
If you got issues with that, you can talk to my nigga,
Nah.
God
That's,
damn.
I don't get involved. That's my nigga, man.
Yes.
Yo, shout out to Telly, yo, Alito. You already know
man.
Post Ave, my nigga, the post.
Let's get back to the
up?
topic though, man. Nightlife in the industry though, man.
Nightlife guy.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I mean, we all from the nightlife, you know what I mean?
Oh man, all of us though, man. That's for sure though, man.
There's so many topics, you know what I mean? We could talk about everything, you know?
Yeah. No, you're right about that.
What was your favorite club, like in the late 90s, early 2000s?
Man, that's a great question, ARP.
Shit, you know what's crazy? In the 90s, I wasn't going to clubs. I was the last one to go to clubs. And be honest with you, my first experience like going to a lot of clubs was starting this website. That's when I really started to get out there. So I was a student of the game doing the business at the same time. And people would say, yo, you remember Mirage, you know this place? I'm like, nah, but I heard about it. You know what I mean?
Yo, honestly, you was extremely ahead of your time. Cause yo, I'm not gonna call you an opportunist, but you was the opportunist of the moment before social media.
Yeah.
Smart.
He saw the vision though. He saw the vision.
He already had.
Yeah.
To go on his site.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This is just me being an analytical dude because I'm a 7DiasNoches. That's what you spend, right? Analyzing the shit. 7 days, 7 nights. Researching the shit. No sleep, nigga. 7 days, 7 nights.
In the beginning was like that.
See?
It was like when y'all had Christmas, I had to work. You know what I mean? Like,
oh man.
If it was it was in the daytime, you know, like answering calls and emails, you know what I mean, and seeing what's out there. But weekends, when everybody could sleep on the weekend, you had to be out. It was a holiday, that means there's a party around it.
Right.
There's a weekday, then there's an after work event for it. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
You spend 7 days and 7 nights.
Man.
That's how it was then. You know, we had parties every day. We covered parties every single day. It's not like that now, so it's just more of a phrase. You know, people just know our brand by that name. But yeah, that's.
When you first started, though, I mean, you actually saw that vision, though. You actually understood the culture, especially with Latinos, that they go out, they actually party a lot, and they actually have, like you said, like they have their own. Like you have to create a own, you know, what I'm saying, entity of that, because I mean, you saw that potential. Because I mean, you know, Latinos, like, we party a lot.
They party,
you know what I'm saying? And,
part of the culture.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, 1,000%, man.
And they like authenticity, so that's why we started the site, because they needed a hub to find real events. You know,
yes.
Back then, you go on Google, what are they gonna tell you? Iguana, Copa, same shit.
Yo, that's so true.
Right?
Yeah, for real.
That's so true.
Yo.
Oh my God.
You definitely was social media.
Yeah. Like before, like all that social media shit, before Instagram and all that, like people would go to 7DiasNoches and find out what was popping.
Yeah.
Go see any pictures there.
That's what I did. That's exactly what I did.
With the John Tavares movement.
Oh my God. I mean,
that's what you guys met, right? When y'all niggas was running through the
Yeah.
That's why you got all them shirts, huh? You gotta move me with the shirts, man.
Too. But can you
no, listen, I used to go.
Can you be away for 7
I used to go to
days,
Ron's site and to know what club is popping off, so I can know where to promote my brand. Yeah. And knowing that he had a website that actually had pictures, it was to see, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, it's popping up for this spot. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people here having fun, whatever. Yo, let's just, you know, check out the spot and just, you know what I mean, see how it is. And yo, it worked. It worked. I mean, I was telling Ron off air, Jet Set Cafe. Ooh. I know it through Ron.
It was crazy. One of your photographers was actually at my mixtape release party in Aries Lounge. One nigga.
Oh, Aries Lounge, man. What was that again? Damn, I forgot.
That was on Thayer. That was on Thayer Street, my nigga.
Yeah.
That was my first, the Back to the Future release party / G Code's birthday. It was G Code and Mandy. You know, this dude, Frankie Ye's baby mom. Shit. That was my birthday too. Like, we had all them parties in one. Huh? Nah, not Mendoza, Mandy, my nigga. Not Mendoza, not Scarlett's aunt, my nigga.
Oh, there?
Yo, nah, not her, man. Not the Germans.
Man.
All that money, my nigga. Well, yeah, my nigga. Son, I was dead, man, so I'm gonna give you the date. You still got the picture.
Nah, I probably do. I'm probably gonna find that shit. I'm gonna find it right now.
You're looking up like
August 5th, 2011.
I swear.
August 5th, 2011.
Yeah, we took pictures there, huh?
Yeah.
How you spell it again? Like
Aries, like
regular.
He's going to the hard drive.
Oh yeah, archive.
Arius. You know what I mean?
Nah, it was spelled some other way, right? Like.
I think it was spelled like that. Aries Lounge, like the horoscope.
I remember, I just can't find it on the site. Maybe we spelled it different or something.
Nah, but yeah, whenever you got time, you don't even have to.
But you know what made it possible for us to blow up the site and put Uptown on the map and other areas? It was the women. That's what made people like, oh shit, I need to go up here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it wasn't just because it was another club. We showed people like, we got bad chicks up here. We were like, I'm talking about like. I'm from Brooklyn. You know, we have some nice girls out there. But when I went uptown, I was like in a jungle. Like,
I was gonna ask you, what part of Brooklyn you grew up in?
I was in like
you was in Crown Heights?
Crown Heights, Flatbush.
My pops was from there.
Yo, when you went uptown, you seen that there was a jungle. You ever say, Arriba?
Nah, I wasn't that dude. You know?
Nah, you could tell he was in,
I wasn't that like that.
I was very laid back though, very laid back.
You always, those people,
when
they think
they pussy because you be like, bitches be like, yo, this nigga's quiet. He's not gonna tell me what's hot.
He a quiet storm, but nigga.
They know he had a picture of them already. She was already exposed.
Hey, hold on. What's your baby mom's name? What date? Hold on. Let me look in the archives. A lot of y'all niggas baby moms is on 7DiasNoches. A lot of y'all niggas baby moms.
Fucking double D breasts wearing B cups.
Yo, Charlie, yo, shout out to I, yo.
Yo, man, you guys are crazy.
They said there was a whole bunch of devils, so they wasn't doing cathedrals. You feel me? They definitely wasn't doing.
And you said that earlier, like you know, like before that whole surgery thing came about, like bitches getting
yo, I didn't mean to laugh. I'm sorry.
Yeah, pictures of them bitches with the flat ass, and they got a big ass. Like, can we do like a before and after?
Bitches out here looking like shish kebabs.
You know what? I wish I could compile a collection before and after, but a lot of these girls start looking the same now. Like they getting their bodies done the same, they face, the makeup is the same. Some of these girls look at me like, hey, I remember me. I'm like, shit, you look just like this other chick right now. Like, I don't even know. I swear, like back in the days, I could recognize people.
Right.
You the one with the funny nose. Okay, you the one with this hair.
Yeah.
Now it's like everybody's the fucking same.
Yo, to y'all
look the same surgeon, the same.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yo, to y'all BBWs, to y'all BBWs, because I love some BBWs.
Oh,
Stop
God.
getting them fucking tummy tucks and leaving y'all arms and saying y'all bitches be looking like Donkey Kong, nigga. What's up with y'all, man?
You know what?
Fuck is wrong with y'all? So y'all got tummy tucks and forgot about the arms? Come on, my nigga. Donkey Kong classic.
One of the rich pythons, like Hulk Hogan.
How about the girls that are disproportionate? Bitch got a fat ass, but her fucking ankles are mad skinny. I don't get that.
Oh, shit, yo, my nigga. Yo.
Oh, man. Listen.
Get him.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Your ankles couldn't even hold your ass.
Damn, my nigga.
Skinny ass ankles, but you fucking
Yo,
tap that bitch, your
son.
ankles will break.
Yo, man, I can't. Yo. This is crazy. This is so crazy right now, yo. It's so conversation.
Put them all up.
Yo, but listen. Yo, going back to the nightlife industry, though, man.
He gonna find out information. He got no information. He got it.
Nah, you know, I was being analytical.
Oh, my God.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
What's your sign now, Ron?
Taurus.
Oh, damn.
Oh, May? Your birthday's in May, right?
April 20th.
Oh, May.
Well, speaking of which, I actually went to his birthday party. He actually rented a boat. It was a boat party. Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was dope, though,
That was
man.
some years back.
Yeah. That was dope, man. How was that experience, though? Like,
Why is that?
It wasn't no 7DiasNoches situation because it's too much exposure in those parties.
I don't mind. I mean, I don't like the attention like that. You know
I know you don't.
Interviews. You know, my partner then, KC Chino, he was the face of the brand. You know,
he was.
the face. I used to tell him like, look, you be the face. You know, let me take care of the back end stuff.
Got
you. Know
got you.
And that's what you need. That's called a team.
That's a team.
You need a team because everybody can't do the same shit.
Yeah.
Everybody plays their role.
We got that award for
Yeah, the Latin Mix Award. That's Nightlife West.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, that's what's up. Hold up. We got to get a clap for that, man. Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
That's an achievement.
When has happened? What year?
2014. Yeah.
How about?
Hey, you historian.
You nigga.
Shit.
I'm watching your ass.
By then, all the 2010 models was already washed up with kids and shit. You know,
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying I was doing the 7DiasNoches on him. I was watching him. I was watching.
do what he does,
I
right?
was dope that you got that, man. I was dope. You and KC, you know what I'm saying?
But you're so humble about it, though, man. So humble. Like, I mean, like, you don't even, like, expose that. Like, you don't even
humility is
make
the
it,
key.
like, man, like, you just do what you do. That's it.
Yeah, I'm like a deer in the headlights. I'm just watching as it happens, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm doing it, but I don't know. I'm not. Sometimes I'm not processing it. Like, damn, this is real. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like when
and
we was at our
so many
peak
years though, man. You got years doing this, over a decade.
Yeah.
This is the funny thing you say that. You know what I'm saying? There's mad times that you be in the club and people don't even know that you're the one.
Yeah, a lot.
Have no idea. Have no idea.
Kicked out.
When I see you in Boca Lounge, I was like, yo, that's my homie. They're like, what? That's the guy from 7DiasNoches. He was like, oh my God, there was like a celebrity.
Yeah.
He's not about it. Don't do that.
Yeah.
And then you have some chicks like on your ass and shit like,
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I saved him. Like, yo, come over here. Like,
I mean, we don't get the shine like that now, but back then when we was at our peak, I still kept a low profile.
Yeah, you did. You did. 100%.
You was ace and paid in full, bro. all these other niggas was Rico and Mitch. You already know, my nigga. You kept, that's, humility is the key. For sure.
Speak about this nightlife. What else we gotta talk about this nightlife? The girls. Like I said, that was the deciding factor of what made it, Uptown blow.
Yeah.
He was like, damn, women like that are partying here, then we should be partying.
Right. Well, they attract the men because the men brings the money. They bring the money to the spot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But men are only gonna come to places where the females are. Same thing with the music. If the females like the music and the female like if the females like the location, they're gonna come.
Yeah,
it's called peacocking. Like on the peacocks plug these feathers and shit. For real.
Yeah, that's some real. That's some real.
Pause, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They fluff their feathers.
Yeah. God.
There's a couple animals like that they do that shit.
Yeah.
They do little dances to get some ass, my nigga.
Oh my
so at the end of the day, that's what we doing, nigga. We just trying to get some pussy. The thing is that Ronnie caught him while they was peacocking. He took pictures of him. So this is why I say he was a positive opportunity. Man. Wrong. This is where all the peacocks at. I gotta go there. He capitalized off niggas trying to get ass, man. Orange fucking feathers.
Oh my God.
At the end of the day,
man,
other niggas stand on the ground.
Yo, you guys are crazy right now.
But the game changed.
Most niggas do shit to bag bitches. For the pussy challenge.
I feel sorry for a lot of people wasting their money though, man. I tell you that.
Exactly.
For me doing this game, you see 100 niggas on top of each other in VIP. You're not getting pussy like that. It doesn't work. I'm like, who took
getting pussy? The niggas who's buying the bottle. No.
It be the dude who just walk in with nothing.
Yeah. Word! 1,000%!
I'm telling you, the humble guy.
Yes!
Let me tell you, I host people at parties. They say, wow, where the girls at? I said, I want to show you how to do it. First, you got to arrive to the club early, okay? Because the girls you could bag, they come into the club early and they leaving at 2 because they got a job. This is not their life. The bitches staying at 4 a.m. Groupies. Never try to bag a girl in VIP. It does not work.
You know what I mean? Her mom's taking care of her kid, watching her kids while her kid teething, driving the grandma crazy. You giving that advice is because you've seen it firsthand.
Yes.
Got a lot of experience.
I walk in my boy and say, I could tell you who you could bag right now. I'll point them out. Like, look, see that girl right there? This group of this table right there with these group of girls, go there. Do not go up there. You know what I mean? Don't go to the VIP. It's a waste of money.
I got pictures that I made.
I've never hosted like my own party, like if it's for my birthday, in a VIP. It has to be on the floor. You connect with people.
Right.
Yeah, but I think the VIP had a lot to do with the decline too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Culture.
Absolutely.
That's a good perspective.
It definitely changed a lot.
You know, like that fake exclusivity shit.
Yeah.
Because VIP was for certain clubs.
Exactly.
Not every club needed to have a
You
VIP.
go to every lounge, every club, there's a VIP section.
It's like,
yeah, so you didn't. So you basically started doing clubs when you was doing your business, right?
yeah, mostly.
Did
No,
you get
before
to-
that, no, I was DJing.
Oh, you was
before that.
DJing?
Yeah, this is like 98, 99.
Oh, get out of here. I didn't know that.
But you know what? I always hopped on different interests. So I went from DJing to making beats.
Get out,
making
producer.
beats.
Almost every DJ made.
Yeah,
beats,
so
man.
when I was
That's
taking
a New York
that,
thing.
you know, that's a
You had
story
the MP?
behind.
You got the MPC.
Yeah, 2000, MPC 4000, you know.
Word.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So,
okay.
But I wanted to make a career out of it. I said, look, I want to pursue this full time. So I said, I want to get into audio engineering, technician.
Oh,
I
so
bought
school
books.
for it.
I worked with a band and went from a technician to a live sound engineer, walk around with books. You know, that's when I got into the, you know, I went away from DJing to mastering music and
So you still know how to do that?
kind of. because that's 14 years ago, and the internet was what caught my attention,
Right.
Because, you know, I knew how to work the internet, you know, and the nightlife and putting together a site, it started drawing me in.
Yeah, you was low key club social media.
Yeah, before there was social media, yeah.
You know what I mean? You was Instagram.
Yeah, at that time, yeah.
He was. You right about that. He was.
Except it's the thought. No, let me stop.
No, but it's true though, because I mean, like, you know, like again, what I said earlier, like, I mean, I actually knew about clubs through you. You know what I'm saying? You your website though, I mean, like, you actually upload a lot of pictures from different spots where I know.
Your website.
But I mean, listen, I was doing my homework though. Like, I mean, I was like,
in other words, that's a safe way to say creepy.
But again though, like I said, when I'm going to go out tonight though, you know what I'm saying? What's the plan this weekend though? And I mean, honestly, I'll go to the website and I will kind of research. Okay, this spot looks like it's popping off. Let me just check it out. And it was popping off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
He was a source, basically. He was a source.
Yeah, absolutely. 1,000% though, man. 1,000.
Did y'all stop?
What was my phone. I was just gonna ask him, like, what was his favorite club DJ?
My favorite club to go to?
Not like DJing in the late 90s.
In the 90s, I didn't go to many big places, but there was this club. I forgot the name. It was on Empire Boulevard in Notion. It's been a few
I shit was in Brooklyn. That shit was in Crown.
What you said? Nah, that's Queens. But it was called Soca Arena. But they did big parties, big hip hop parties, big Caribbean parties. But they changed the name. That was my time. You know what I'm saying? But I did a lot of other small parties. People getting shot outside. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, you know, like, that was my era. You know, you know, a good song came on, people hitting the wall, like boop 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 boop, punching the wall, kicking the wall. I was doing more of the Caribbean parties then. You know what I mean? You know, we played with, you know, Bobby Connis and Jabba then too. You know, we played alongside with them.
Yeah, every Sunday, Bobby Connis.
Yeah, you ever got to meet David Levy? No, he's like another Bobby Connis, bro.
Nah, I didn't meet him.
You've heard
of
about him.
Of course, I know David Lee.
You know, that's like another. You know,
he had a studio in Brooklyn. I was supposed to go over there with a friend to go check him, but didn't make it. But yeah, I know about him.
God damn, I sound like a geek, my nigga. How the fuck I know all this shit, man? Like computer. You know.
So y'all party now? Y'all still in the club, something here and there, or what?
It depends. It depends, man. Like, for me, and I was only there.
My boy Taz, you know Taz, right?
Yeah.
He still does Brown Sugar. I go show him love. Nate Sketchy, I show him love. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not the same no more, though, man.
I was only there because I thought they was gonna give me an opportunity to promote, because I used to promote at Webster Hall and shit like that. I did the meat packing for a little bit, but I ain't like that shit. They like it's cutthroat. And they was like a little bit low key racist too, my nigga. Like, I bet 100%. It was even racist with white people. Like, certain dusty ass white boys couldn't. Nigga, like they was even racist with their own niggas, man.
God damn.
So like, you know, like they was like, I don't know, man. It's different. Meat packing is different.
Wow.
Like, you know, but yeah. Shout out to the Webster Hall era, man. That was
we had a hold on. Hey, you ever have a chance with Webster Hall or?
No, I never. No, I did once.
You did?
I think it was for when we first came out with the site. I think we had to cover like a it was a concert or something. It was like a team bash / concert with some artists. That was the last time.
So y'all did it in the first floor.
How long ago was that though? Like what year was that? You think?
Probably 2009, maybe 2008. Can't remember. When Webster Hall closed down?
I mean, it closed down?
It's still open. It's just a new ownership.
Well, it's new ownership, but it's not no longer a club. It's basically where it's like a venue to perform. The performance, but when did it close down? I don't remember. Like, I think it was like 2010, I think.
Nah, it was
before that?
2016.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I stand corrected. Yes,
I never fucking.
You're right about that. Yeah.
Yo, we was about to do the biggest, because I used to fucking host these 1992 parties with. I used to be with Vasti Cola. I don't know if y'all know who that is, bro.
I don't.
That's Pharrell's ex. She basically was responsible for blowing up Dre, Kid Cudi, Like, you know, and she DJs too, my nigga.
Oh, word.
My nigga, like, this chick, she got her own fucking sneakers, dude.
Wow.
She got, like, her own Pumas, dude.
Wow.
Type shit. Like, she's, you know. So, shout out to everybody at What's the Hall. And we used to have, like, all the new rappers. It was Thursdays. And we had Designer when he first came out with Panda.
Oh, word.
Who was about to host that shit. Yo, my nigga, then we got an email. Yo, so thank you for everything, yada, yada, yada,
Yeah.
bro. Lost the Halls under new ownership. I'm like, what the fuck? No, first they stopped our party. And then, like, a couple months later, they sold that shit.
Wow.
You know what? Webster Hall, like, they had, like, the girls dancing in the cages. They had 4 floors.
No, Webster was epic.
I mean, it depends
That
what
was
party.
epic, bro.
Every week.
It depends
Every
what party.
Thursday, every Friday, sometimes Saturday, like a episode.
Yo,
I
you
mean,
never got to come to one of my parties, bro?
I don't know. I never went to any parties.
I think, man, you might have went to one.
I wish I could have experienced the tunnel, man. I
oh
hear so many good stories.
my God,
I
the
wish I
tunnel.
had that
Yo, you
experience.
have to be like,
I wish I would
To be
have.
honest, that was probably good.
man.
good, man.
Y'all Brooklyn niggas had this shit going on.
Oh man,
Well,
did
Brooklyn
they?
niggas was there.
Did they?
I
Did
just wanted
they?
one night. You know, people tell me stories.
You know what? It's crazy because I
I
mean,
mean, twice, and it was like,
oh, you been there twice?
twice.
Yeah, you know what that was?
Wow.
That was like a big ass the OG to nigga.
Yep.
And in them places you always gotta be.
How was the bathrooms in there? I heard stories about the bathrooms over there.
You get caught and trying to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I heard stories. Getting stabbed, cut, fucking in the
niggas
bathroom,
was-
everything, drugs,
From Flex,
orgies.
like, yeah, nigga, what the fuck is going on? Boom, boom, like doing mad bombs and shit. From Flex was like the
Yeah, that was his home.
like the residential DJ. There.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
it.
so he was wilding,
Man, but the tunnel's always epic
Like,
though.
you
The
had
tunnel.
Club Cheetah, Carbons,
Amnesia, all that shit.
Acopa, Vancouver.
Exit. Let's not forget about the guard. Exit.
The
nigga.
Palladium, Palladium, 14th Street, Union Square.
Yeah.
That's crazy too.
Damn,
man.
I was too young. I was too young for the Sound Factory.
The Limelight in the church.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Yo, y'all remember Club Speed?
Oh yeah, Club Speed. Yeah, it's on like 23rd Street. Something like that.
What they did with that property Limelight?
I don't know.
What's a church?
It was a church.
It was a church.
It was a church. You're right.
Oh, like Gramercy
But
Theater.
so what is it now? You know,
I don't know.
Like a vampire.
That's a great
It's a
question.
landmark. That's what it is.
right?
Because in reality, What's the Hall is a landmark.
It is a landmark.
Nigga, but the shit, the nigga that owned it before, the kids was running that shit. I don't know, one of the past, some shit happened, and they didn't want to keep running that shit. Or some shit like that, my nigga, you know?
Well, yeah. Well, you know.
That's what I heard.
Oh, yes, we heard. Well, Webster Hall is a landmark though, because I mean,
Nigga,
it's the largest club in New
not
York
only
City.
that shit has been around. My nigga, that shit don't got asbestos. That shit got Super Saiyan asbestos,
Oh
nigga.
my
That
God.
shit like 200 years old, bro.
There was a club that compared to that, which I met the second owner. I went to.
Oh,
his house
Pacha?
and tell him, No. Pacha was. Oh my god.
Damn, I forgot about your world. We dead ass forgot.
But Copacabana, because Copacabana had all the real ballers, all the real players.
No, because
Yeah.
Copacabana was the face of New York City clubs
Exactly.
for a long time, bro.
The mob. So he was
Exactly.
He was affiliated.
Come on, my nigga. They had a song. Welcome to Copa. Like, they had a song.
The last legendary club, man. That was my last
Oh, the
club. that
disco
was
era, man.
Copa.
Talking about the nightlife industry, right?
legendary, man.
I've been involved. I've invested, done the promotion shit. People have a perception, right? Which is clearly why they have it, because promoters are fucking scumbags.
Of course they are.
I don't want you to expose who's the worst, but who's been the best promoter you ever worked with?
Damn.
It's a great question.
I'm not gonna expose the bad one.
You gonna make me lose money, man.
Let me say it.